Hey guys, I'm Nina Zeta with Sidewalker Daily, and today's video, I want to give the creators who already have Instagram subscriptions enabled ideas on what you can share on the subscription platform so that you can actually keep up with the content that you need and make money. Now, if you haven't seen it, I already made a video all about Instagram subscriptions. It's really in-depth, it's really long, and it walks you through what the benefits are as well as how to enable subscriptions. Today's video is different. Today's video is about the ideas. It's about getting you ready to actually do this, because once you join Instagram subscriptions, now you got to keep up, right? And you have to be creating content and make those customers, AKA followers, happy because they are now paying for your services on a monthly basis. So I want to start today's video saying I do think it's going to be very, very interesting for creators who have never had to deal with followers being their customers. Well, now guess what? When someone pays you, they're your customer. I always tell the creators that work with brands, I'm like, oh, the brand is your client. Well, now your subscription service, all these people are your customers. They're paying you monthly. So they want to see results. They want to see content. They want to see that exclusive content, the stuff that you don't share publicly. They want to feel special. So that's what today's video is about, is getting you those ideas of what you can post to keep the train running. Now, first of all, from a content perspective, if you are joining Instagram subscriptions, I hope you know you're going into it with this idea of either creating more or creating less for your everyday follower and, splitting up your time now to those that are following your subscriptions. Because on subscriptions, you can get lives, you can get stories, you can get group chats, you can get subscription reels, all the things. Very, very, very exclusive content. So when people are paying for it, they want to see it. So a few ideas for you guys, and take what you will and leave some ideas for the rest of the creators in the comments. I think there's a few ways that you guys can kill it outside of, first of all, organizing yourselves. You need to plan for it, because if not, you will fall flat because it is a lot of work. And if you don't plan for that work, you may find yourself struggling. But let's just say you already know that you can divvy up the workflow. Let's talk about content ideas. So there's a few ways that I think you guys can do this. So Instagram subscriptions could be a really great place to introduce your audience to a completely different side of you, right? Something that you are not willing to share publicly, something that is very personal potentially to you. So this could even be a passion in a different niche, or something that they don't necessarily know about you. You can go off topic, different. So I'll give you an example. Here at Sidewalker Daily, we do lots of influencer marketing content. If I had a subscription on the channel, I could go the route and show people more of my personal life, right? That could be a route. This could be an angle. Maybe the people that watch my channel, they feel like they know me and they want to see my husband. They want to see me and the kids. Those are things I do not share at all publicly, right? So maybe those subscribers would be oh, I want to pay to see Nina at work, or see Nina with clients, or see Nina in a completely different space, right? So it's interesting. Think about, obviously not me, but think about you. What don't you share online already? Maybe you share everything and that's fine, but what don't you share? If something, and maybe lean into a separate niche or separate area. Alternatively, if you don't want to go that direction, give them more of what you currently do, right? So maybe if I was to do subscriptions for Sidewalker, what we could do is do private coachings, or read pitches out loud, or talk about brand deals. Again, things that my paying customers currently get access to. So you could also kind of create a space where the knowledge that you give is deeper and stuff that you would give your paid community. Now, a lot of people have come to our live trainings and their minds are blown. They're like, oh my God, your live training is so good. Which begs the question, if her free stuff is that good, what is she hiding behind the paid doors? And a lot of my clients are influencers that have come to a training, end up buying the course because they're like, this training was insane. I want the paid course. Obviously, how can I give them in 1 hour what I can give in 20 hours in a paid course, right? It's the same thing here with subscriptions. What can you give now that you're paying audience that a little bit more, right? Giving them something of quality and of value. Now, other ideas that obviously come to mind is anything behind the scenes, how you set up your shots. People love that voyeuristic sort of feeling. Can you integrate something of that nature? Are you selling things? So could you do like special discounts or access to merch or like first to know? This is really interesting, actually, this concept of being the first to know. So with our email list at Sidewalker, those are the people that are the first to know about anything. The first to know about a sale, the first to know about a launch, the first to know about anything in our business. It's my email list. This could be applied to Instagram subscriptions. The person that pays you every single month, they could be the first to know about things that are happening before you make a general announcement. I think this would make your subscribers feel really special and happy, and they care about you, right? So they want to know this information. Like if you're having a tour or an event or something that has limited spots, like you are the first to know. So I think there's something really interesting there. I think also with Instagram subscriptions, because they're gonna be doing like group chats and things of that nature, you're building community. So another reason people may wanna buy in is to have access to other similar people in that community. So you may wanna also consider what type of content can you do that's introducing other people in the community, gives people that follow you like this sense of feeling like they are part of a community. Now, when it comes to selling your Instagram subscriptions, you guys know how I feel about passive income. You know, I don't think it exists, right? Like I think you have to work for it. You have to constantly build into your content strategy and calendar, calling it out. Like you need calls to action to drive signups to your subscribers, right? So when you are planning your content, ask yourself, am I calling out that I even have a subscription service? Am I incorporating this into my stories, into my reels? Like, hey, join my subscription. You need to almost pretend it's like your own campaign for yourself, right? To get people to sign on. Another strategy that you may want to do to get people to sign on to your Instagram subscriptions is give like incentive based. Like the first 50 people to join will get early bird pricing. The first 100 people to join are gonna get a free shirt or swag. I don't know, I'm making this up. Think of those little like milestone markers to incentivize people to join, because if not, why should they? Right? So you can also, like Instagram gives you the ability to do like sneak peeks where they can see sneak peek of the content, but you should be using that, right? And also not only giving your audience a sneak peek, just being aware that this is something that you have to kind of like build out and build into your subscription. Now, maybe you are a creator that has access to other creators and friends. Maybe your subscriptions, like your subscribers get to see those like behind the scenes, like friendships, or like get to see other creators jump on. At Sidewalker, we do something similar. It was like our guest speakers. Maybe you're pulling in different guest speakers, but they're only available to your subscribers, right? You can also use your subscriptions to host like very intimate Q&As with your audience where they ask you questions that, again, you don't answer publicly. Or you can also use it as an opportunity to teach a workshop, a class, a tutorial, like going above and beyond, giving true value to these paying clients instead of giving it just away on Instagram, you know, to everyone. So it's going to be really interesting to balance this at first, but I think once you guys figure out, okay, this is what my paid people get, this is what everyone gets, and then I tease it, I try to get people like involved, you're gonna get the hang of it. Now, let me know if you're gonna be using any of these ideas to grow your Instagram subscriptions. If you already have other platforms as well, as guys, like if you do have an email list, if you do have other sort of social media platforms, like even using a YouTube community post to announce your subscriptions, if you're serious about making this a business, you're gonna wanna do your best to call it out and get those signups. But I'm really excited for you guys. I really wanna hear more about like how this goes for you. So let me know in the comments how Instagram subscriptions is going, if you've joined, if you're making money, any tips to help increase those signups that you have used that are working. Let us know in the chat so we can all learn together, and I will see you guys in the next video.